Today on Lucky Dog. This German Shepherd doesn't just need a home, she needs a purpose.
German Shepherds are eager to please. They love to work.
But will Shelby's disregard for personal space
Hey, excuse me.
trip up her chance at a forever home?
I'm carrying her everywhere, so the dog would need to be able to stay away from my feet.
I obviously have a lot of work ahead of me.
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Arguably one of the most intelligent dogs in the world, German Shepherds thrive on mental and physical stimulation. And Asher is showing off his work ethic with a heel exercise.
So when I teach a dog to heel, I want to teach them at the slowest rate possible. All I'm doing is doing the same thing like in a parking lot. That little gate comes down and stops the car. The fence is doing half the work, my foot's doing the other half, heel. And when he's doing well, heel, like he's doing right now, I go ahead and reward him as he's walking. Good, that's a heel. Good, good. Go ahead and try that. There you go, there you go. It's very light.
As Asher and his owner get in step, a new German Shepherd beckons Brandon's attention.
All right, that's enough for the day. You've learned too much. I'll see you next week and we'll pick this up again.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right.
Good job, Asher. Okay, yo.
I was just contacted by the West Valley Shelter, and they said they have a 2-year-old German Shepherd they found on the streets as a stray. German Shepherds are one of the most misunderstood breeds on the planet. The dog has been demonized by the media since the 1970s, and a lot of those stigmas, a lot of those stereotypes exist to today.
Because of their high level of intelligence, loyalty, and athletic physical attributes, German Shepherds have been known to be perfect guard dogs. But because of overbreeding and irresponsible owners, they've also gained an unfair reputation for being aggressive. Now, 2-year-old Shelby is paying the price for that hefty stereotype.
There you are. I heard all about you. Can I come in? Can I? Is that an invite?
Though most likely overlooked because of her intimidating size, the truth is, this lovely lady is simply a softie at heart.
Yes, you are very sweet. Thank you. Oh my gosh. How can I say no to that? Just because of that, that was your ticket out of here. Come here.
Because Shepherds are task-minded animals, Brandon's goal is to not only find Shelby a forever home, but a purpose.
There we go. Much better, right?
And that's exactly what Shannon and her twin teenage daughters, Ashley and Bryn, hope to provide.
Bryn has cerebral palsy. I basically have to do everything for her. I have to prepare her meals. I have to help feed her, get her in and out of bed, bathing, in and out of the wheelchair, wherever she needs to go.
And up until 3 months ago, Shannon had a little help from the family dog, Molly.
Molly was always there for Bryn. She was really loving towards her.
It was funny because with the rest of us, she would kind of jump all over us, but with Bryn, she'd be very, very careful to go around her legs. She was just really sweet with her.
But after losing Molly to an illness, the Nieto house hasn't been the same.
There's been a void, and I really feel like they need another dog, and it just makes everything so much happier for all of them.
Luckily, 60-pound Shelby has never had a problem filling voids. And after receiving her red training collar, it's back to the ranch to meet some new friends.
I know. All right, guys, go easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. Make her feel welcome. I know, it's a weird place, weird environment. Oh, good boy. Make her feel welcome. Make her feel welcome. She's scared. Go on, go play. Welcome to Lucky Dog.
But even big girls get a case of first-day jitters.
Go make friends. Standing next to me does no good.
After giving Shelby a day to settle in, it's time to hit the turf.
Today I'll be doing Shelby's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. You sit? Perfect. That's a sit. Now stay. That would be a no on the stay. Give me a sit and stay. Yeah. We got 1 sit and we got no stay. Can you go down? Yeah. You don't go down. How about a come? Come here. Good, good. Oh, look at that. She runs towards me, but I honestly think she's only coming because she's so glued to my hip. No. No. Yeah. All right, you don't know it. You know a sit, and that's it. How about a heel? How about a heel? You know a heel? What really threw me off was her heel. She does what's called crowding. Crowding is when a dog pushes into you, potentially making it a dangerous area for them and yourself. Yeah, you're a very crowdy dog. Shelby's a big dog, so when she crowds me, she's nearly tripping me. Okay, come on, let's fix that. This is something that has to be trained right away. Come here, you ready? Watch this, I say heel. The way I train this technique, it's all about leg placement and timing. I place my leg in a 45-degree angle across her chest, and I simply straighten my leg out quickly. This gives her a light bump and pushes her about 6 to 8 inches to my side. Heel, good. Good, no crowding. No crowding. That is where I want her to walk. Then I start praising her. Good, good, good. But lo and behold, she starts slowly crowding again, and I simply repeat the process. I want you to stay 8 inches away from my knee. Good, good, there you go, just like that, good. Keep the distance, good. By the end of the session, she was walking perfectly with me. Nice, look at that, perfect. You don't be crowding those legs. You're too big of a dog. You'll hurt somebody.
Coming up,
Her fine motor skills aren't that great, so she might yank on the dog.
How hard are we talking?
She's not that strong, but she can yank.
here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. German Shepherds are large dogs with sturdy frames. But as they age, they can become susceptible to improperly formed hip joints known as hip dysplasia. This condition can lead to pain, arthritis, and reduced mobility. If you notice any of these signs in your German Shepherd, call your veterinarian to schedule an orthopedic exam.
Give me a stay. Good, good, good. See, look at me. Good, 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 good. That's a stay. Good.
Hardworking and goal-oriented, German Shepherds are at their best when given a purpose.
No.
2-year-old Shelby is no different.
Okay, good, good, okay.
After only a few days at the ranch, she's already picked up Brandon's 7 common commands.
Good, that's a good girl.
Now it's time to rechannel that purpose towards a new family.
I recently received an email from the Nieto family, and they're in the market for a new dog. However, they do have a child that has special needs. So I'm gonna go over there and meet him today and meet the child and get a feel for the family and see what their lifestyle's like. Have you all had a dog before?
Yes, we had a dog named Molly, and she passed away a few months ago.
What was she like?
The best dog ever.
Best dog ever?
Yes.
Tell me about her.
She was just good with everybody. She loved everybody.
Is that the reason you want a new dog now?
Yeah, it's definitely strange not having a dog in the house, especially the connection that Bryn and Molly had. And
So Bryn responds well to dogs?
yes, she does. You can see a change in the way she responds with dogs. She's not as shy. She just does really, really well with dogs.
Paint me the perfect picture. What kind of dog could you see in your house?
A bigger dog, that way she can still play from her wheelchair. Mellow, good with children.
Though all signs point to Shelby being perfect for the family, Brandon isn't convinced without pulling Shannon aside for a one-on-one.
Whenever it comes to placing a dog in a household that has a child with special needs, I need to know everything about that child. Tell me about Bryn. What's she like? Does she do anything out of the ordinary?
Her fine motor skills aren't that great, so she might yank on the dog, or when she goes to pet the dog, kind of pull her hair. So the dog would need to be tolerant of that.
How hard are we talking?
She's not that strong, but she can yank.
I don't know Shelby well enough yet to know how she'll tolerate sudden movements. So this is something that has to be tested. And if she's not okay with it, the deal is off.
Also, with Bryn, I'm carrying her everywhere, so the dog would kind of need to be able to stay away from my feet. Our last dog, she got too close a couple of times, and one of the times we were out here on the cement and fell and landed pretty hard.
When I heard that, that instantly raised a red flag because I know that Shelby already has an issue in this area. So with that in mind, I'm gonna get back to the ranch and keep working on her, and I'll be in touch. If she's gonna go to a house with a child with special needs, safety comes first. I obviously have a lot of work ahead of me.
Coming up, Brandon pushes Shelby to her limit.
I'm testing her tolerance. She's either gonna act aggressively or non-aggressively.
If you are 18 or older looking to adopt a dog in the LA area and want to be on the show, write to us at cbsluckydog@gmail.com. Tell us why, and you might be selected.
Come on, come meet a friend.
German Shepherds are known for their loyal dispositions, but their reputations as guard dogs have left the breed facing an unfair stigma of aggression. Since Shelby has been at the ranch, Brandon has been testing her socialization skills around other dogs. So far, she's been nothing short of stellar. But today, he'll be taking his assessment a step further.
A lot of people think aggression is a dog walking into a dog park and starting a fight, where aggression can also be reactiveness. If a dog feels threatened, it has two options. It can either submit or it can fight back.
And with one of the most powerful bites in the dog kingdom, that reactiveness can be dangerous, especially in the Nieto household.
Shannon told me that her daughter's hand movements are unorthodox and very unpredictable. This is what I'm testing for today. I'm testing to see how Shelby reacts from the unknown movements. She has two options. She's either gonna act aggressively or non-aggressively. So I start grabbing different areas, the scruff of the neck, the paws, poking, pushing, grabbing the ears, grab the snout. I'm taking Shelby just to the limit of her comfort zone. I'm testing her tolerance. My goal here is not to hurt her. My goal is to make it annoying, just testing to see where her limits are. I do this same technique in the shelters with all the dogs there because I want to see if these dogs have the potential to react aggressively to children or anybody else.
It's only a matter of time before Shelby makes her move. A kiss.
Shelby did very well, and deep down inside, I knew she would. She has a very sweet disposition, but you can't judge a book by its cover.
Coming up,
Can I get by?
Shelby gets a lesson in personal space.
Back up, back up, good, good, good.
When Lucky Dog returns. Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Socializing your dog with other dogs can result in improved mental and physical health. But sometimes animal interactions can result in unwanted aggression. If socialization ever turns into aggression and your furry friend suffers a bite wound, stay calm and evaluate the injury. If the wound is bleeding, cover it with a clean towel and apply pressure. And because even the smallest injury can harbor toxic bacteria, always take your dog to a veterinarian for a professional exam. For the last week, Brandon has been training a highly intelligent 2-year-old German Shepherd named Shelby.
Perfect.
Her aptitude and sweet disposition make her a perfect family dog. But her tendency to crowd
Hey, excuse me.
could be a deal breaker.
Can I get by? Hello?
If Shelby is that headstrong and simply doesn't move and stands her ground when somebody's walking, it's dangerous.
Especially for Shannon, who carries her daughter Bryn throughout their home.
The technique I'm going to teach her is known as the back up. The way I begin the technique is I create an alleyway, and I simply walk towards her and say the words, back up. Back up. Lo and behold, she stands her ground.
Watch this.
So what I do is I lightly bump her.
Good. Back up. Good. That's a back up.
And as I bump her, she starts moving back just a touch.
Back up. Back up. Good. See? That's a back up. Good. Back up.
And as she does, I give her a praise. Good girl. Now the light bulb goes off in her head. She understands that she got praised for what? For backing up. Back up. The process gets repeated over and over. Perfect. And back up. 2 inches becomes 4 inches, becomes 1 foot, becomes 4 and 5 feet where she's backing up through the whole entire alleyway. Back up. Good, good. There you go. That's a back up. Now she understands the basic fundamentals of the back up. Good. Back up. You're too big to get in the way. But we're still in the training barn. It's time to put it to a practical use in a home environment. Back up, back up, good, good, good. There you go. Over the next few days in the house, I had her backing up. In the kitchen, in the hallway, the living room. Back up, hey, back up, back up. Every possible area that she would be crowding somebody. Back away, I can't see you. There's stuff in my hands.
But her backup training will also need to extend beyond a pair of legs.
Much like Shelby learned to back up when someone's walking towards her, she also has to learn the same thing with a wheelchair. So just like when I was teaching her the back up the first time, I created an alleyway. Back up. Good. There you go. There you go. Watch the pause. Watch the pause. Back up. Good. Back up. Good. Back up. Good. Good. Back up. Back up. Good. Come here. By the end of the session, Shelby was doing exactly what I was hoping for.
But will the technique work with her new family? Coming up,
I worked on Shelby a lot with not crowding you, giving you space. I'm gonna sit back and watch you apply it around the house.
Okay.
for the last week, 2-year-old Shelby has learned the art of respecting personal space by learning the backup command. But today, she'll be taking a step forward.
If there's one day I love more than the day I rescue a dog, it's the day I deliver them to their new forever home.
Hey there.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Someone wants to meet you.
Come on, say hi to everyone. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
What I found really interesting is she went right up to Bryn as if she knew her job.
There we go.
I could tell that Bryn and Shelby connected right away.
You can just go ahead and start petting her. There you go. You can knead the dough all you want. Trust me, she likes it.
It made me feel great that the dog was so loving right away, because that just means that it's just gonna get even better from here.
Shannon, I know you had an issue with your old dog with crowding and creating a potential hazard. So I worked on Shelby a lot with not crowding you, giving you space. So let me show you the technique of what to do and when, and then I'm gonna sit back and watch you apply it around the house. All right, come on. What happens is when I walk towards her, I'm gonna simply say the words, back up, okay? So I say the word back up, and you see she starts backing up. So once again, I say back up, and she starts backing up. This is a command that's very practical in your situation. With enough conditioning, you won't even have to say the words back up anymore. She will start backing up by herself. All right, come here. Now, what I want you to do is take your right foot, step towards her, and say the words back up, okay? As you do, I want you to make your hand in a waving motion like this.
Back up.
There you go.
Back up.
Keep going, keep going.
Back up.
There you go. Now go ahead and praise, reward, give her a treat, praise, pet her. Good. Shannon got the technique down, so now it's time to apply it to practical areas around the home.
Back up. Back up. Good.
Good,
girl.
good, praise, heavy praise, good girl. Girl.
That's good girl.
Good. So I spent the next several hours watching, observing.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Good girl.
Good,
Back up.
good, good.
Back up. Back up. Back up.
There you go. What sealed the deal for me was seeing Shannon carry Bryn around the house.
Back up. Back up. Back
Shelby
up.
completely respecting their space. I've seen enough. You know what that is, right? It means she's all yours.
Shannon does a lot by herself. She's a really strong woman, and I'm very proud of her, but I think Shelby's going to be like a partner to her and be a big help with the girls.
And having finally earned her graduation collar, this regal lady is more than ready to snuggle into her new role.
Take care of her.
We will.
So long, Shelby. All right, everyone. Take care.
Thank you, Brandon.
People don't realize how important a smile is until it's gone. For this family, that smile disappeared when their old dog passed away. But today, with Shelby as a new member of their family, that smile has once again returned.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog. After 2 months in the shelter, this extremely large shepherd mix is out of time. Reggie is more dog than many people want, but the Blevins of San Diego have been longing for a gentle giant just like him.
We're hoping to get a large dog that has enough energy to keep up with our 2 young children.
The question is Reggie the right fit for a family with 2 young boys?
Okay. Normally I wouldn't recommend a larger dog going into a family with smaller children. I'm Eric Weesey, and this is my wife Rashi. And we've dedicated our lives to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. Our mission is to make sure that these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, 1 dog will be saved, and 1 family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. It's the perfect day for a bike ride along the coast.
Today, Rashi and I decided to go to the beach with Estelle and try out the bike trailer with her. Rashi and I love to compete a little bit.
Actually, Mom might win this one. Unless I take a detour. Come on, Estelle, let's go. Let's go.
Nope, not happening.
Oh, no, she found us.
I won the race.
I let Eric win.
After the friendly competition, they stopped to take in the view.
She looks like she's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Take it in.
As we were sitting there, I actually got a text from the shelter.
They have a dog that needs to be rescued. It's a 14-month-old German Shepherd Rottweiler mix.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe how big he is. 116 pounds. He's a big dog.
Oh, that's huge. Okay.
Yeah, you can see his picture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has stomach issues.
Okay.
He's been in the shelter for over 2 months.
That's a long time to be in the shelter.
Yeah.
As I was reading the text, I knew Eric would be really interested because Shepherds and Rottweilers can be stigmatized, but they can be the sweetest dogs.
He's very sweet, but he's just being overlooked.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's go get him. I don't know how much longer he's going to last in the shelter. I think I need to get him out as soon as I can.
After dropping off Rashi and Estelle at home, Eric heads straight to the shelter. As soon as Reggie sees him, the big dog lights up.
There's Reggie. Hey, big guy. Hey, I like the tail wag. Mind if I come in?
Starved for attention, Reggie doesn't waste any time trying to make a new friend.
Hey, Reggie. Hey. Hey. Yeah. You've been in here for a while, haven't you? Okay, let's get out of here.
Before heading home, they make one very important stop.
Hi, Eric.
Hey, Dr. Todd.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing really well. Today I saw Reggie. Reggie was a 14-month-old Shepherd Rottie mix who was really an awesome, gentle dog. He was really sweet.
Just picked him up from the shelter. They did mention that he had some intestinal parasites.
Okay, what kind of parasites?
Roundworm, Giardia.
Oh, and Giardia too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we definitely can treat that.
Okay.
Is he doing okay though?
Yeah, he seems to be doing okay. He's just a little nervous right now.
Okay, let me do my physical on him and see how he is. All right, let me check your lung field. I'm gonna listen for any abnormal lung sounds or any wheezing or harshness or crackles, anything abnormal. Sounds good so far. All right, I'm gonna check your heart now. I'm going underneath. I'm checking to make sure he has a nice normal rhythm, not too fast or too slow. He has a sinus arrhythmia, which is good, which is normal for dogs. Kind of speeds up and slows down with their breathing. I'm checking the other side just exactly the same, just to make sure everything's good. Yeah, sounds perfect. So far, so good. Let me just check your lymph nodes and just make sure nothing's enlarged. Looks good so far. Can I go to the front side? I'm gonna look at your eyes and ears while I'm looking on this side. Check your teeth, they look pretty good. A little bit of tartar, but not too bad for a rescue. And can I feel your lymph nodes here?
There we go.
Yep, these are good, not too big. Let me go on this side. Can you get a light and look in his eyes? to make sure there's nothing wrong with his cornea or his lenses, and his pupils are working. Feeling his abdomen just to make sure there's no tenseness. All right, Reggie, you did great. So, the physical exam was really good. He seems really healthy. I'm really happy with it. I think the treatment plan would be you need an antibiotic to treat the giardia to make sure he can get rid of that. We should do another dewormer. I had to treat him with a special med that was for giardia and also give him something to support his digestive system because he's been through so much. So I'm also gonna recommend a digestive health supplement called Proviable. It can help support and maintain a healthy digestive system. It comes in capsules and it'll be 1 capsule once a day.
Great.
You have any other questions?
No, other than, is he okay to train?
Oh yeah, he's a great candidate. He's very healthy, he should be great to train.
Perfect. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Todd.
Talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. Now that Reggie's on the road back to full health, it's time to head to the ranch for a bath.
All right, Reggie. How's that feel?
Even though Reggie's not too sure about the water, he's a good sport. And then he's ready for a new collar complete with his very own bronze training medal.
Oh, there we go.
Then it's time for a visit to the yard to get used to his new surroundings.
Reggie, let's go. Look at that.
Once Reggie's comfortable, Eric introduces him to some of the ranch's other residents.
Hey, guys. All right, Rosh, you can come on out.
You look a lot bigger than your photo.
Yeah, he's huge.
By the end of the day, Reggie is happily playing with the other large dogs in residence. Reggie might be built like a tank, but Rashi thinks his gentle spirit could be exactly what the Blevins family of San Diego is seeking.
I'm Ben. I'm a pediatric cardiologist from San Diego. I live with my wife, Erin, and our 2 boys, Jack, who is 7, and Greg, who is 5.
I'm a pediatric hematologist oncologist in the Navy. In medical training, we couldn't have any dogs because we were living in apartments. So the second we moved to San Diego, we bought a house with a yard and adopted a stray.
And she unfortunately died from cancer a couple of years ago. She was wagging her tail right up until the end. Her passing really took a toll.
Pepper helped my husband so much when I went through my first deployment. Just comfort the whole family because it's not easy to have your mom gone for an extended period of time.
It was like another companion to talk to, so it definitely created a hole. For a really long time, we walked around the spot where she used to lay on the stairs. It was definitely different not hearing the thumping of her tail on the floor.
It took us a while to get over her death. And then when we were ready to find another dog, COVID happened and another deployment happened.
Our family really needed a dog, our boys needed a dog, and somewhere there was probably a dog that needed some boys.
Before Eric can determine if Reggie is that dog, he needs to find out what Reggie knows.
What about sit?
Yes. Today, we're assessing Reggie's knowledge on the 6 classic cues, which are sit, stay, down, come, leave it, and loose leash walking.
Go into a down?
Yes.
All right. Come, you want to call? Come.
He didn't target my fingertips as well as I'd like him to, but that's pretty easy to modify.
What about leash walking? Not bad.
He was great with loose leash walking. Leave it, not so great with.
Leave it?
That's not gonna fly.
What about your stay? I like the down.
Yes. I think before he came into the shelter that he had some form of training, and now I'm just gonna need to sharpen that up.
Coming up, Reggie's size could be a problem.
The family has 2 kids, 5 and 7 years old. I knew you were gonna make that face.
He's a big dog.
This gentle shepherd mix was down to his last hours at the shelter when Eric rescued him. During his assessment, Eric realized that someone had started Reggie's training.
You have the biggest smile.
But before that training continues, Eric needs to earn Reggie's trust.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
It turns out earning this dog's trust is a real workout.
Oh, you win. You win. Yeah.
Eric's efforts pay off.
Good job, Reggie. Yeah. Oh, we're so good.
Hi, buddy.
While Eric and Reggie have been bonding, Rashi has been working behind the scenes.
All right, break time for Reggie. All right, go play, go play. What's up?
I found a family that I think is going to be a great fit. They're out in San Diego. The parents are physicians and they work in the Navy. The family has 2 kids, 5 and 7 years old. I knew you were gonna make that face, but hear me out.
He's a big dog.
I've talked to the parents. They told me that the kids are very comfortable with big dogs. I have a call scheduled tomorrow. The kids will be there, and you can ask all the questions you need to make sure you're comfortable with Reggie going to them.
I'm excited to meet him.
The next day, Eric and Rashi hop on a video call with the Blevins.
Thanks so much for joining the call. We're really excited to get to know you and also what kind of dog you're looking for.
We're a very active family, so we're hoping to get a large dog that has enough energy to keep up with our 2 young children, because they love dogs and love to play with them.
And you had a dog before?
We have. We lost her about 2 years ago. Pepper was the perfect dog for having 2 little kids. Labrador Retriever, rescue dog.
She just let the boys climb all over her, and they miss her pretty much every day.
It was just extremely sad for us. We had to go through a mourning period, and still sometimes at the table, Greg will say, I miss Pepper.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your home?
We live in a single-family home on about an acre lot. We have a fenced-in backyard and a large community with a lot of really great hiking trails.
Sounds great for a dog.
I see a little one over there. You want to introduce your children to us? How are you both doing?
Good.
Can you tell me what type of dog you're looking for?
A good dog.
A good dog. We're gonna try. We're really gonna try for that.
What kinds of things do you want to do with your dog?
Go to the beach and swim with it.
No, okay.
I had to hiking.
Well, we just rescued a dog that may be a good fit. Wait till you see it. He's a big dog.
We gotta smile.
We still have to assess his temperament, but can we keep you guys posted and let you know how it's going?
Yeah, we'd really appreciate that.
It was a pleasure speaking with you guys.
Talk soon.
Yes, thank you. It was really nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Reggie is very special to us, and to find a family that is so excited to have a dog his size makes me really happy.
Coming up,
these are all children.
Reggie hits the obstacle course.
Now let's weave this way. Good job.
If you are 18 or older looking to adopt a dog in the LA area and want to be on the show, write to us at cbsluckydog@gmail.com. Tell us why, and you might be selected. Big, lovable Reggie has been settling in nicely at the ranch. Eric has been bonding with the dog, feeding him and giving him his supplements. Reggie's stomach issues seem to be behind him, so now the real work can begin.
Can you sit? Yes.
Reggie is familiar with most of the 6 classic cues, so Eric focuses on refining them.
Sit. Yes. Down. Yes.
Reggie has done a great job mastering the 6 classic cues, but because he is so large and potentially going to a home with small children, more work still needs to be done.
Today I'm working with Reggie on boundary training. I'm setting up obstacles for him that I don't want him to bump into. Ooh, almost. Now, if he knocks one over, he doesn't get the treat. If he goes through without knocking him over, he gets his reward. Yes. He was very aware that if he touched one of them, that he didn't get the reward. Yes. Good job, Reggie. So I'm ready to move on to the next step, which are gonna be larger pylons. Now let's weave this way. Good job. Yes.
Once Reggie gets good at navigating the pylons, Eric adds yet another twist.
Let's go this way. Ooh, good correction. That was great.
Aware of his surroundings, Reggie has stopped himself before plowing into the pylon.
Perfect. By the end of the day, he was very well fed because he was doing a great job and getting lots of treats.
When Eric brought Reggie to the ranch, he learned the hard way that the big dog is a jumper.
I want to make sure that he doesn't overwhelm his family-to-be by jumping on them and potentially hurting somebody. So today I'm going to be working with Reggie on a default sit. When he approaches another human, his reaction should just be to sit back and wait for the attention. Is that Rashi? Rashi bravely volunteered, and of course, his first reaction is to try to jump on her. Oh, okay, all right. And I want Rashi to make sure that when she approaches him, that if he starts to get excited, she walks away, so we're not reinforcing that behavior.
Hi, Reggie. Hi, buddy. Yep.
See that?
Yep.
I was gonna walk away. What he needs to realize is that when he's calm, sitting or lying down, he gets a treat and or attention.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, go ahead and come down and pet him again.
Next, I want Rashi to heighten her energy.
Reggie!
Because not everyone is gonna walk up calmly, so I have Rashi flailing her arms and getting very excited with her energy and voice. By the end of the session, both Rashi and I survived, and Reggie got a lot of treats and a lot of attention.
Eric and Rashi take a well-deserved break to look over pictures of the Blevins' home.
It's a big home.
Yeah.
The house looks perfect for a dog of Reggie's size.
It's all fenced in. I think this is great.
Perfect.
With the family identified and basic training mastered, Reggie has earned his silver medal.
Good job.
So proud of you.
Coming up, Reggie makes some new friends.
You want to pet him?
Reggie's ears were really soft.
A giant teddy bear.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. During his time at the ranch, Reggie has mastered the 6 classic cues: sit, stay, down, come, leave it, and loose leash walking. Now it's time to start preparing him for life with the Blevins family. Knowing that the Blevins family loves hiking the trails near their home, Eric takes Reggie on some hikes to build his endurance. It's clear the big dog relishes the outdoor experience. When they're not hiking, the Blevins love hitting the beach. So Eric wants to acclimate Reggie to the sights and sounds of the ocean.
Look at that water. What is that?
It becomes clear that Reggie will fit in with the beach lifestyle just fine.
Let's go.
That leaves one last question. How will Reggie handle being around little kids? To answer this question, Eric takes Reggie to a play date. Once Reggie is acclimated to the boisterous youngsters, Eric brings them over to meet him one at a time.
You want to go ahead and pet his ears?
I like that he was cute and then he was really nice.
You like Reggie?
Yeah. The best part was giving him treats.
He's like a big teddy bear.
Reggie proved to be just as eager to meet the children as they were to meet him.
Good job, Reggie.
I love teddy bears. He loved to eat treats, as every dog does.
What do you think?
He's super cute.
Yeah.
It's safe to say Reggie was a big hit with the kids.
He wanted to meet everyone. He's licking everyone. His tongue is very smooth.
Reggie really enjoys playing with the kids and vice versa, so I'm really happy.
Coming up, Reggie meets his new forever family.
Look at his tail going.
He's so happy.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. After 2 months in the shelter, Reggie was living on borrowed time. But thanks to Eric and Rashi, Reggie is happy, healthy, and ready for his forever family. This milestone is bittersweet for Rashi and Eric.
Hey, Reggie.
Oh, Reggie, look who it is, your favorite person.
As big of a dog as Reggie is, he has even a bigger heart. He just felt like part of our family, and now I know that he's going to a very loving family and he's going to have a really great life. So I'm really excited for him.
All right. I think it's time.
Bye, Reggie. I'm gonna miss you.
After Rashi says goodbye, Eric and Reggie hit the road for the long drive down to San Diego.
It is a huge day for Reggie because he gets to finally meet his forever family.
I have someone that wanted to join you.
Oh my goodness!
He's so excited.
The best part of seeing Reggie was seeing him jump on my mom.
I'm not sure if he was more excited or if I was more excited. It was just an amazing surprise.
He's such a beautiful dog.
Look at his tail going.
This giant, beautiful German Shepherd.
After the family has had some time to cuddle, Eric shows them all the different things Reggie has learned.
Okay, so go ahead and come towards Reggie. We've been working on his default sit where somebody approaches and he sits back.
Wow.
All right, who wants to ask him to go down?
Down.
After spending some time with the Blevins family, I realized that this was his family.
I have one more thing for Reggie. Because he's with his family now, he gets his gold graduation medal.
Yay, Reggie.
All right, Reg, you ready?
It was great to see him get the gold medal because that means he gets to come home with us.
All right, Reg. You did it. You have a good life, big guy.
It's always a tough thing saying goodbye, but I'm just really happy that he got to go to this family. From literally having his days numbered to getting him this amazing family, I really couldn't picture a better life story for him moving forward.
All right, guys, all yours.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care of them.
We will.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All right, come on, Reg.
With Reggie, now we have another playmate in the house. Need to go with us to the beach and hiking and all the things that we're gonna do as a family.
When we get home with Reggie, I want to give him lots of pets.
Reggie obviously doesn't take the place of Pepper, but he certainly will help us to move forward from her loss, and he's an amazing match for us, and we will forever be grateful.
From hopeless to a home. That's our mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog, a 7-month-old puppy with a heart-wrenching tale.
Her sibling got adopted, leaving this little one all alone.
And a dog lover on the hunt for a new concierge.
He greets everyone, he snuggles with everyone, but he's getting older.
So basically you want Jack to pass the torch.
Absolutely.
But before Gemma can take up the mantle, she'll need to check her immaturity at the door.
She's a 7-month-old puppy. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Come on, there you go. Come on with me. Come on.
For Jessie, it's a perfect day for a dip. But this swimming lesson isn't about perfecting her doggy paddle. It's about safety.
Good girl, there you go. All the way out. Good girl. Good.
Most dogs instinctually know how to swim, but even the strongest swimmers can get into trouble if they don't know how to find the exits.
Go find it, go find it, go find it. Good girl.
And with enough repetition, Jessie proves she's ready for pool season.
Go on, finish it off. You earned it. Hello.
I'm making my way down to the West Valley shelter to go take a look at what appears to be a German Shepherd lab mix. They say she's about 7 months old, and her story is actually pretty heartbreaking. They said they found her on the streets with a sibling, and both of them ended up in the shelter. Well, recently her sibling got adopted, leaving this little one all alone, and evidently ever since that happened, this one has been going through major depression. So she's not doing well in the shelter right now.
Having lost the companionship of her sister, 7-month-old Gemma is eager to make a new connection.
You're very sweet. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Come on, slip your head in there. There you go. There's a lot more going on out there than there is in here. Come on. Here you go.
But Gemma isn't quite ready to embrace yet another change in her life.
Come on. It's okay. Come on.
Gemma's been through a lot in the past month, so it's no surprise that she's reluctant to trust me.
You're not ready, are you? Come on. All right.
Back at the ranch, Brandon eases Gemma into student life.
Come here. See this? Try it on. Try it on. There you go. There, much better, right? Come on, let's go meet the pack. You gonna come down? Come on, I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Come on, there you go, there you go, there you go. Come on, there you go.
Whenever I bring a new dog to the ranch, the first thing I do is introduce them to the pack. I'm just hoping Gemma's ready for this. I don't want to overwhelm her and set her back.
And get in there, get in there. Part the ways, part the ways. Make her feel welcome. Come on, make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Then, a curious transformation.
The moment I released Gemma into the training yard, she completely came out of her shell. She was playing, she was wagging her tail. It was like she was a completely different dog.
All Gemma needed was a little Lucky Dog hospitality. And hospitality is exactly what Debbie Pollock has to offer.
I have a bed and breakfast. I actually have 2 rooms that I rent out to guests. It's been a lot of fun, it's a lot of work, and I have met the most wonderful people.
But Debbie's own journey hasn't been without hurdles.
The past couple of years have been pretty tough. Last year, my parents passed away within a year of each other. Then I became a caregiver for my 14-year-old lab. I'm very attached to Jack.
And Jack isn't only a beloved family member, he's also the official ambassador of Debbie's B&B.
He greets everyone, he snuggles with everyone, but he's getting older. And I'd like to get another dog who could learn from Jack how to greet people and how to be a wonderful house dog.
Come on. Welcome to class.
Gemma could be a worthy successor, but first, Brandon will need to get to know her a little better.
Today I'll be doing my assessment of Gemma's knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. So the first thing I asked of her was to sit.
Can you sit? Can you sit? Do you know what I'm saying?
And she had not a clue what I was talking about.
Who am I kidding? You're a puppy. Can you stay?
She also didn't know the stay,
Stay. Yeah.
the down, the come, the off, the heel, or the no.
Nope, nope, wrong way.
No. Leave it, leave it.
Yeah. No clue what I'm talking about.
So now I know that she knows absolutely nothing. It's time to teach her something.
Let's teach you a sit. You ready?
The way I teach a sit command is actually very simple. I hold the treat right above the dog's head, and naturally the dog wants to look at it. So logically, the dog will have to sit to comfortably look at the treat.
That's a sit. Good, good, good. That's a sit.
Once it sits, I reward.
The most basic of all the commands.
Though Gemma has no prior experience, she proves to be an apt pupil.
Get over here. Give me a sit. Good. Very good girl. Good, good, good. Okay.
Coming up, a home visit cast doubt on Gemma's placement.
Everything looks immaculate. This place is very clean. You leave that puppy alone for 20 minutes, this place could turn into a playground.
Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Puppies love getting into mischief, but seemingly innocent behaviors, such as play biting, can grow into dangerous problems if not kept in check. If your puppy is inclined to nibble on hands or feet, first and foremost, never encourage this behavior. Instead, try diverting your puppy's urge to chew by introducing them to a chew toy or engaging them in a game of fetch. If the unwanted behavior continues, cease all activity and consult your veterinarian or a behavior specialist to help remedy the problem. Seven-month-old Gemma may only be a puppy, but her willingness to learn transcends her age. And that enthusiasm could make her perfectly qualified for the job opening at Debbie's B&B.
Today I'll be doing a home visit with Debbie to see if Gemma is a potential candidate for her.
Hi. Are you the host? I know. Come on. Show me the front door.
So just like Jack, you're looking for a new dog to become an ambassador for the bed and breakfast, yeah?
Jack greets people when I'm not here. I've had people that have come to visit who are deathly afraid of dogs, and they meet Jack and they leave here, they're a friend.
Yeah, so basically you want Jack to pass the torch.
Absolutely.
So what exactly are you looking for in a dog?
I like big dogs. I would love a puppy.
Now, I know your experience with puppies because you raised Jack from the time he was 8 weeks old. But keep in mind, your life was much different back then. You didn't have a bed and breakfast. As when I look around here, everything looks immaculate. This place is very clean. If you leave that puppy alone for 20 minutes, this place could turn into a playground. Gemma is only 7 months old. Let's face it, puppies, if they can't find trouble, trouble will find them.
I totally understand what you're saying. It's a business. So I do need a dog that's going to be obedient, and I'm hoping that that puppy is out there somewhere.
I do have a dog in mind for you. Her name is Gemma. She's definitely the size you want. She definitely has the personality traits you want. And she is the age you want. But that right there is the red flag for me.
Her inexperience is also a major concern in the backyard, where a potentially dangerous situation looms.
I noticed in the backyard that she has a pool. So that's a red flag and obviously needs to be trained. So the reality is, I'm not saying yes and I'm not saying no. At that point, I realized that my work is just beginning with this dog. I'll be in touch.
Brandon had some very good points about bringing a puppy into this environment, which is a little heartbreaking because I kind of have my heart set on a puppy.
Coming up, Brandon turns to the spy cam to uncover Gemma's secrets.
She's a 7-month-old puppy. What could possibly go wrong?
If you are 18 or older looking to adopt a dog in the LA area and want to be on the show, write to us at cbsluckydog@gmail.com. Tell us why, and you might be selected. At 7 months old, Gemma is the quintessential puppy. Friendly, playful, and inquisitive about life. But that youth and inexperience could complicate her adoption.
Since Gemma is going to be an ambassador at a B&B, she needs to learn to be a well-mannered dog with people there and, more importantly, without people there. So today I'll be setting up the spy cam to see what kind of trouble she gets into when I'm not in the room. She's a 7-month-old puppy. What could possibly go wrong? The very second I walk out of the house, she kicks it into high gear. She walked to the coffee table. She tried jumping on top of the countertop, but she quickly realized she wasn't a mountain climber. After what I just saw, I would be crazy to give her to Debbie.
And it's not only her lack of manners that concerns Brandon, it's her lack of house training. And it's that training which takes center stage the next morning.
One of the main reasons puppies go in the house so often, it's because their bladders cannot hold it. Their muscles are not mature.
Building those muscles is just as important as correcting the behavior. And to do this, Brandon utilizes an open-air pen, as well as Gemma's natural instincts.
Dogs in general, they won't go to the bathroom where they eat or sleep. Inside the pen, Gemma will instinctively not want to go to the bathroom because she does not want to lie in it. And because of that instinct, she's forcing that muscle to grow so she can hold it for longer periods of time.
But the pen is only one component of Brandon's approach.
The training technique is known as the house training triangle. It goes from the crate to outside to free time in the house. Back to the crate, back to outside, back to free time in the house.
All right, come on. Get busy. Go on. I know you gotta go.
I want to give her a 5-minute limit. I have to teach her that when she goes outside, it is time to go. We're not going to mess around sniffing and playing.
Tick-tock, you got 90 seconds. There you go. Good girl. Good, 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 good. Perfect. That's get busy. Perfect. There you go. There you go. Okay, come on.
Once she does her business outside, then she gets free time in the house.
All right, go on. Free time. Enjoy it.
Not as long as her time in the pen. Her pen time is around 90 minutes. Her free time in the house is around 30 minutes right now.
Once free time ends, it's back to the pen to repeat the process.
Here, I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. Come here. Come here. You can chew it in there. There you go. There you go. Every day in the training process, the pen time is decreasing while the free time is increasing. Well, eventually, the pen time is eliminated altogether. At that point, the dog is now house trained.
Are we learning? Are we learning?
Coming up, Gemma hits the pool for a lesson in safety. But it's her counter surfing that could sink her chance at adoption. Here's a health and wellness tip from Banfield Pet Hospital. Swimming pools can be fun for the entire family, including your furry friends. But if you have a pool and a pet, please consider the following water safety tips. Avoid leaving your pet unattended in a pool area. Always make sure that your pool is securely gated. And finally, familiarize your pet with all pool exits so they can find their way to safety in case of an emergency. From etiquette to house training, 7-month-old Gemma has been absorbing an all-around education at Lucky Dog Ranch. And today she'll be soaking up a new lesson: water safety.
Because Gemma's new home that she's going to has a pool, she'll need to learn the basic fundamentals of pool training.
More specifically, learning how to find the exits.
Even the best swimming dogs in the world can drown in a pool if they don't know where the exits are. The first step in the process is locating where the steps are and constantly rewarding her, giving her treats right there at the top of the steps. So from that point, it's time to get her paws wet. I take her in the pool and just drop her in about a foot away from the steps and let her go. As she makes it all the way to the top of the steps and out of the pool, she gets a treat. So again, the process gets repeated, but now I pull her 2 feet away from the steps. 2 feet away turns into 3 feet, and to 4 feet, to 6 to 8, and then 10 feet. Time and again, we repeated the process. I faced her in different directions and let her go, and lo and behold, every time she found the exits of the pool.
Gemma did very well today. She might not qualify for the upcoming Olympics, but at least I can trust her in her new home.
But can he trust her manners?
The other day when I was monitoring Gemma on the spy cam, I realized this dog was really out of control. It's like the world is her playground. Debbie is fine with her on a couch, but obviously she doesn't want her on the coffee tables, the countertops, anything else. So the way I'll be training this is with my favorite tool, the penny bottle.
As before, Brandon sets up the spy cam, then steps out of the room. And it doesn't take long for Gemma to sniff out trouble.
So quickly, I break into the room and I say the word off, shake the penny bottle, followed by an off command once again. Off. This startles her. Yeah, I'm watching you. I see you. The key to training this and solving the issue is timing. If I don't time it correctly, I'll regress her in the training. She won't understand what's going on. Now she's starting to grasp the concept because she understands every time her paws touch something besides the floor or the couch, she'll be reprimanded with the off command followed by the penny bottle. Off.
Gemma appears to be taking the lesson to heart.
Now I'm waiting anxiously. A few minutes goes by, nothing. She's on the couch sitting there. And then a few more minutes go by. 45 minutes later, 1 hour later, she's still sitting there on the couch, content. I'm not gonna shake it. Gemma's doing very well right now, but the real question is, how will she do at her new home? It's exactly what I want, but you still have one more test to go.
Coming up, check-in has arrived. But will Gemma's bad behavior,
let's get out there,
send her packing? For Gemma,
come on,
puppy life hasn't always been easy. But a ticket to Lucky Dog Ranch has put her firmly on the right path. And now, like many road-weary travelers, her journey comes to an end at the doorstep of Debbie's B&B.
Surprise!
Brandon totally surprised me. I was just sitting outside reading a book and he walked in with Gemma.
Surprise you a little?
A little bit.
I'm good at that.
She's such a beautiful dog. I just melted thinking she might be mine.
What do you think?
I think she's so beautiful.
Yeah?
Oh.
Gotcha, huh?
Yeah. She's just so pretty.
Need another minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take all the time you need. So I let them finish having their moment, and then I had to remind Debbie that we still have unfinished business. When I first rescued her, she was a laundry list of problems. Now she's really good, but that's at the ranch. So what I'd like to do is set up some hidden cameras around your property and see how she does. If she does well, she's all yours. If she doesn't, I might have to take her back to the ranch and do a little more training. So I went ahead and put up the dog spy cams, and from there we went into one of her guest rooms and monitored Gemma.
She looks kind of nervous.
It's totally normal. She's in a new atmosphere right now. She's gonna pace for a while.
But it isn't long before Gemma's restless spirit leads her to explore new territory.
You have any food in the countertops?
Yeah, I do.
It's out of reach, right?
Yes.
My biggest concern here was having her jump on top of the countertops, looking for food, but she never did.
Instead, she finds a new friend.
The good thing about Jack, because he's so calm and relaxed, Gemma's gonna look at him like a big brother, and apparently it's already working.
It's working.
From there, Gemma takes her concierge duties poolside, greeting Debbie's house guests.
She actually impressed me, though. She wasn't overbearing with the guests. She went up to them, showed respect, showed manners. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, something took Debbie and I by surprise.
She fell in the pool.
It's okay, it's all right. Listen, she's pool trained, she knows exactly what to do, but let's get out there. All that's running through my mind at this point is, I don't want to have to save this dog in front of all these guests.
But Gemma remembers her training.
She's circling the pool, finding the corners, looking for the steps. And lo and behold, when she hit the third corner, there was only one more corner left. Good girl, perfect, perfect. There you go, find the exit, good girl. Good girl, was that so hard? Was that so hard? Okay, I get it. That cooled me off. I'll tell you what, just for that, wardrobe change, my friend. Come here. Let's get this out of here. Good. Here. Try that one. Come here. Well, what do you think?
I think she's amazing.
Yeah, she is. She's all yours. Take care of her.
I will.
So long, Gemma. Gemma is your classic example of a puppy and all the issues that come with the territory. It just goes to show you, with a little technique and a lot of conditioning, all dogs are trainable.
It's like a whole new beginning for everything. For my home, for my family. Couldn't get better than that.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.
Today on Lucky Dog, it's a tale of two adoptions. As an abandoned puppy gets a second chance with a former Lucky Dog family.
Pluto, come here.
He's ready for you.
Come here. I haven't seen you forever. Come here.
And this story wouldn't be complete without a few surprises.
Whoa. Is that you putting your pouty face on because you know you did wrong?
And a twist ending you won't soon forget.
I have some interesting results for you.
Are you serious?
I'm Brandon McMillan, and I've dedicated my life to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. My mission is to make sure these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved, and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements.
Easy, easy. Hey, easy. Slow. Good, there you go. Nice and slow. Perfect.
The secret to the heel command is taking it slow and steady.
Good. Nice and slow. Perfect.
That can be a tough lesson for strong, energetic breeds.
And we heel. Nice. And we heel. Keep it up.
But Khaleesi takes it all in stride.
Good. Slowly. Keep it up. Good. Nice and easy.
Unfortunately, today's walk in the park will have to wait.
Keep it going. I'll tell you what. We'll pick this up later. We gotta go. Come on. Come on. The shelter just contacted me, and they say they have a 5-month-old Schnauzer mix that was turned in by our previous family. So now the only family that this puppy has ever known has completely vanished out of her life, and she's stuck behind bars with time running out quickly. So I'm gonna get down there right now and see what I can do. Is that you? You lonely in there? You want some company?
As a tiny puppy, Estella was adopted by a family that thought they were getting a German Shepherd. They soon realized the mistake, and rather than keeping her, abandoned her at the shelter instead.
Can I pet you? Here, smell me. There, look at that. Oh my gosh. Is that so bad? You haven't gotten much of this lately, have you? Tell you what, how about you and I go for a little drive? But to make that happen, you gotta let me get this over your head. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Because she's so timid and wary, Estella requires some assistance from Brandon to leave the kennel. And to ensure that this shelter-shocked puppy gets a proper start to life, and to get to the bottom of her mysterious lineage, Brandon schedules an official checkup.
Hi.
Hey, Dr. Nardi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hi.
Say hi, Estella.
So this is Estella.
This is Estella. I just pulled her from the shelter right now. Well, apparently, her original owners, they turned her into the shelter because they bought a German Shepherd, or what they thought was a German Shepherd. As she got older, they realized they didn't get a German Shepherd, so they literally just dumped her off of the shelter. So obviously I brought her to you just so we can give her a once-over and just see if there's any issues health-wise. But I'm wondering, is it possible, because she's such a unique mix, can we do a DNA test and find out what she is?
Absolutely. Well, let's take a look. Good, eyes look good, nice and clear. Let's take a peek in your ears. Beautiful, ears are nice and clean. Teeth look great. Good, belly soft, not painful. Good, heart and lungs sound excellent.
So what do you think?
She looks very healthy.
Is it possible we can do a DNA test on her?
Yes,
I'm really
definitely.
curious what she is.
So what I'll do is I'll just take her to back. I'll get a little bit of blood. We'll send it out, and then we should get results back in a few weeks.
Okay. In the meantime, clean bill of health. She's good to start training?
Yes, we can definitely start training her.
After a quick blood draw and a thumbs up from Dr. Nardi, Estella checks in at the ranch and suits up with a red training collar.
1, 2, 3, and perfect. All right, come on, take it slow. Let's go meet the pack. All right, let us in, let us in, let us in, let us in. All right. Go easy, another timid one. Go slow. Make her feel welcome, all that good stuff. Go on, I think you'll like it here. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
It only takes a few sniffs for Estella to let her guard down and join the pack. Her easy rapport with other dogs makes her a good candidate for a home with an existing dog. And one former Lucky Dog family happens to be in the market for a furry new friend.
I'm Colleen. I live in San Diego. I'm here with my 2 boys, Finn and Max.
3 years ago, Colleen reached out to Brandon after their pediatrician prescribed a dog for Max's anxiety.
Pluto has been an emotional support dog for Max and has helped Max a great deal with anxiety. We've also seen his reading improve and his math is exceptional.
And while Max has been enjoying Pluto's companionship, Finn often feels like a third wheel.
The special bond that Max has with Pluto makes Finn feel sort of like he's an afterthought for Pluto. And so what he would like to do is have a dog that loves him 24/7, and that is only his dog. Finn asked me to text Brandon and let him know that he was old enough and ready for his own dog. In a perfect world, Finn would like to have a supersized version of Pluto. We found Pluto to be just such an easy fit for all of us, and if we had another dog that was a similar personality to Pluto and similar energy level, that would be fantastic.
After giving Estella time to settle in and play with the other dogs, Brandon decides to jump into her training.
Today I'll be doing Estella's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Do you sit?
But without the other dogs to distract her, Estella immediately puts the brakes on her assessment.
Jumpy little thing, aren't you? Estella was shutting down on me with every passing minute. Yeah, you're not in the mood, are you? She wanted no part of me. She wanted no part of this training session. She wasn't ready to be here yet. I'll tell you what, I'll make you the deal of the century. You can just sit here and get acquainted. You can have treats. She's got no trust in me, and dogs do not learn anything from people they do not trust. Here, look at there. So right now, I think I'll forego any training with her, and we'll spend a few days to get to know each other. Maybe build a little trust. Take it slow and steady. Don't worry, we got time.
Coming up, Estella gets a second chance.
All right, take 2. What do you know?
When Lucky Dog returns. Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. 5-month-old Estella is learning the meaning of trust. After she shut down in her original assessment, Brandon decided to forego training and give this abandoned puppy what she really needed, some bonding time.
Show her how it's done.
Even Lulu pitches in to help the new kid on the block.
And one for you. One for Lou. And one for you. Come on.
Encouraged by Estella's progress, Brandon decides to give her assessment one more shot.
All right, take 2. Come here. What do you know? The first thing I asked out of her was to sit, and she gives me a nice, perfect sit. Do you know a sit? Oh my gosh, you do. You know a sit. Do you know a down?
But like most puppies, Estella had little experience with the common commands.
Give me a heel. Oh my gosh. Do you stay? No, you run away. All right, come on. A lot of work to do on you. Come on.
With Estella's education now firmly on track, Brandon hits the road for San Diego to check in with old friends, the Cotter family.
Who is that, Pluto? Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Right as I knocked on the door, it was good to see not only one familiar face, but a second one. I haven't seen you forever. Come here. You all right? Come on, let's go sit down. Oh, Pluto. How's he doing?
He's doing great.
Yeah?
I still take him to work every week, and he's really good for the boys.
Good, good. All right, buddy, go on, go play. So, how's life changed?
We moved into a new house, and the boys wanted to be in a house pretty close to the beach. So we take Pluto to the beach every week and let him run in the dog beach. The boys are also 7 now, and they've matured a lot. They've been really active in ice hockey. They also play baseball.
So you reached out to me because you thought it was a good time to add a second dog to the family. So why now?
Finn said that he felt that Pluto is more Max's dog and that he would like his own dog, which I can see his point.
There's a little territorial behavior going on between the kids and the dog.
I think so.
Yeah. So what kind of dog does Finn want, and what kind of dog do you see fit for Finn?
Finn would like a dog that is very affectionate, and he said he'd like a dog that's tall, and he'd like a dog that'll run around with him at the beach and go hiking on the canyons.
So basically I'm hearing you want a dog just like Pluto, but just a little bit taller.
Little Pluto plus size.
I have adopted a dog recently. She sounds a lot like what you're looking for. In fact, she reminds me a lot of Pluto. I'm just starting the training with her. I'm just getting to know her. But right now, things are looking in the right direction.
After finishing up with Colleen, Brandon checks out the family's backyard, only to find Pluto playing with Max, Finn, and a friend from the neighborhood.
All right, looks good. So I'm gonna get back to the ranch and keep training. I'll update you on the progress and we'll keep in touch.
Thank you, Brandon.
All right, Colleen.
Take care.
See you, boys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Coming up, Estella is full of surprises, but Dr. Nardi has the biggest surprise of all.
All right, it's very simple.
After a tough start, 5-month-old Estella is finally overcoming her trust issues and rediscovering her inner puppy.
No.
She's soaking up the common commands.
Okay, good.
But that's not all that's soaked.
Estella and I were hanging out in the house, and I walked out of the room for no more than 30 seconds. Come on, Stella. Whoa. Is that you? Is that you putting your pouty face on because you know you did wrong? Now, I'm not gonna make excuses for Estella. She is a puppy, she's 5 months old, she's from a shelter, but the reality is nobody wants a dog who's not house trained. My favorite method for house training dogs is what I like to call the house training triangle. I'm putting a dog in a pen, and from there, I take it outside to do their business. From there, in the house for free time. After free time, back in the pen, essentially completing the triangle. The first step in the process is I put her inside the pen. Come on, in you go. In you go.
To ensure Estella doesn't connect the pen with punishment, Brandon fills the space with a bed and some toys.
The pen, in reality, is just a place where she's learning to strengthen her bladder. Here, she's gonna spend about 90 minutes of time. 90 minutes later, I put her on a leash and I walk her straight outside. Okay, come on. And the second she goes, I reward her right away. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Once she's done her business outside, come here. Now she's earned 30 minutes of free time in the house. Go on, free time, enjoy it.
Once the 30 minutes are up, it's back to the pen to start the process over again.
I repeat that triangle over and over throughout the day. Right now, she has 90 minutes of pen time and she has 30 minutes of free time. As the days go on, her pen time will diminish and her free time in the house will increase. And the ultimate goal is to increase the free time in the house where the pen time is taken away altogether. By the end of the week, she was down to very little pen time and hours of free time in the house with not one accident to be seen. I think she's housebroken. Come. Sit.
Brandon continues to see results.
Good.
And soon, Dr. Nardi reaches out with some results of her own.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Brandon.
I'm here to see Dr. Nardi about Estella's test results.
Yeah, she's expecting you. She's in room 2.
Thank you.
Hello, nice to see you
See you
again.
again.
Hi. So I have some interesting results for you.
Lay it on me.
All right. So Estella is actually 37.5% German Shepherd.
Are you serious?
I am serious. I imagine one of the parents was German Shepherd, and that's how she got labeled German Shepherd. So
That's why she was surrendered by her old family.
they didn't realize they got one.
Yeah. So what else is she?
She's actually 12.5% miniature poodle, and then another 12.5% Rottweiler. So those 3 breeds together make her predisposed to hip dysplasia. So I do want to get her on a supplement that's really going to help maintain good, healthy joints.
Okay.
So the product I'd like to start her on is Cosequin. This has glucosamine and chondroitin, which helps maintain healthy joints and healthy cartilage.
Okay. Anything else I need to know for training purposes?
No, I definitely think she's healthy, and we'll start the joint supplement and you can continue training.
Perfect. Thank you, Dr. Nardi.
Talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. Coming up.
Are you a DoorDasher? That would be a yes. Once that dog gets outside, there's really no telling what could happen next.
Five-month-old Estella is getting her groove back. She's mastering the common commands and staying healthy with exercise and a daily regimen of joint supplements. And since Finn wants to take his new dog on hikes and to the beach, Brandon acclimates her to the great outdoors. But to finally close the door on Estella's training, Brandon will need to open one more.
Estella's new home that she'll be going to has two 7-year-olds living there. And the one thing you can always guarantee with a couple of 7-year-olds is they do a lot of things that they shouldn't, including leaving doors open. The front door being left open is one of the most forbidden rules to break. Once that dog gets outside, there's really no telling what could happen next.
And since the Cotters live on a busy corner, a quick escape could prove doubly dangerous.
So the first thing I have to find out is she a DoorDasher? So the way I do this is I simply hook her up to a lunge line and I open the door all the way. That would be a yes. It's time to start DoorDash training. The secret to DoorDash training is opening the door 1 inch at a time. You ready? Second she gets close to it, I simply close the door. Oh, what happened? What happened? I repeat this process over and over. I know. Weird, right? From there, the next step is open it another inch.
Brandon keeps opening the door a little bit wider and a little bit wider, making sure to close it before Estella even thinks about going through.
Good. Nice.
Eventually, he opens it all the way, and Estella shows no interest in trying to dash out the door.
The one thing about Estella, though, is she is a thinker. This dog is very smart, and she learns very quickly. Nice. Good girl. But I don't want Estella thinking that she can never walk out a front door. The only time I want her to walk out the front door is A, when she's on leash, and B, there has to be a command given to it. And the command is okay. 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 Good. Good. So time and again, I do this with her. Okay. She's now DoorDash trained.
Coming up.
Hello.
In this family, 2 lucky dogs are better than 1. Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements. Not too long ago, 5-month-old Estella was abandoned by her original family. But today, this unlikely German Shepherd mix gets a second chance at a forever home.
Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. Hello. Hi,
Say hello.
Brandon. Hello. Hello. When I met Estella at the front door, it was just immediately a lot of love, and she's super sweet.
Let's go show the kids.
Hi, guys. Brandon's here.
Oh my gosh, doggy. Come say hi.
The boys just lit up because they saw not only Brandon, they also saw Brandon with a new dog.
And Estella saves a special hello for new buddy Finn.
You just gotta get used to it.
Oh, there you go. There you go. She likes you already.
It was really exciting and get to meet Estella.
Now she's your best friend. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Colleen and the boys were all around Estella, but there was still one familiar face that was missing from the equation. Who's that, Pluto? Who's that? Who's that? Pluto, go say hi.
Hello, hello.
It's your sister. Make her feel welcome. Pluto, you want to show Estella her new yard? Come on.
Let's go check it out.
Come on, go play. Come on. Estella, come on.
Yeah, they can go loose.
When we got outside, they really opened up. They started playing, as 2 dogs should. Estella was home, and there was just one thing left to do.
So, boys, you think Estella's going to be good for Pluto?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be good for you?
Yeah.
Pick a hand. Who wants to put it on her? You better both do it then.
They were quite excited because they understand the significance of graduation, because they've now graduated from preschool and kindergarten, and they were very excited to understand that not only does that mean she's graduated, it also means she's staying with us.
Take care of the boys. Promise?
Yeah.
So long, Estella. Be good. They say dogs are man's best friend, but I'd like to think that dogs are everyone's best friend. They're often the missing link that makes a family complete. They make us laugh. They make us cry. But most of all, they make us whole. From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.